Hey guys, Jose here. Welcome back to the channel. So this time I have a new handheld right here in the house. This is the RG35xx Plus from Anbernic. Now I'm a big fan of Anbernic because I feel like they make some very high quality devices. Like the build quality on this handhelds is just amazing. I really like it. So in this video, I'm going to share with you my experience as how it is when you open or when you buy one of these devices. How is the performance? How are the games? So if you like this kind of content, be sure to leave a like, subscribe to the channel. I'm Joster, and let's do this. Alright, so before I continue, I wanted to let you guys know that I received the RG35xx Plus from geekbuying.com. They have pretty good deals right here. They have the 64 gig model for $66.99, actually $66.99, or you can purchase the 128 gig model for $10 more, $76.99. So I'm going to leave a link in the description of the video, guys, and that will help me a lot if you use that link at no extra cost to you. And they also have some other really cool stuff, just in case if you want to connect the RG35xx Plus to your TV. You can purchase this mini HDMI to HDMI adapter for only $4. And they also have plenty of other amazing devices here, like the ARC, the R35xx that's the horizontal model, which I'm going to do a review on this one too. So there's going to be a link right there. Go for it right now. Thank you so much. Let's do this. Yes, it's a little bit more expensive than the R36S, which actually I have it right here. And this is my reference device that I use for these videos, because this device has a lot of things, a lot of games. It's very good in the hand. I love the screen, and you can get this for around $50, $55, sometimes even more or less, but this device is amazing. So that's why I usually use that as a reference. But this device, it's also amazing. Like I said, I like the build quality, and one particular thing I like about is the D-pad and the buttons. But let me give you a walk around of the whole device so you guys can have a better idea how it looks. First of all, the face buttons, the D-pad, everything is amazing. It feels really good. I like it. This D-pad right here is the most responsive one. It feels good in the thumb. I'm easily able to do the Hadoukens, the Oyoukens, and everything. It's super easy, super responsive. The buttons right here as well, they're very clicky, but they don't make a lot of noise. Look at that. They don't make a lot of noise. Select and start buttons. This reminds me so much of the classic Game Boy. I mean, even the color that I got, I believe this is called the Retro one, and I just love it. So here's the speaker as well. I'm gonna show you a little bit of how it sounds, but let's go over here on the side. We have two SD card readers. Right now I only have one, and this one has the operating system and also some of these games. I have the 64 gig, I believe, and it has roughly around 5,000 games, but I haven't counted them, and it doesn't really tell you how many games you have, but it has some basic games. Over here we have the power button and the reset button. Let's go here on top. We have a mini HDMI port right here, so I'm able to connect this device. I'm going to connect this to my OLED TV and see how it performs. Then we have two LEDs right here. One is for the battery when you're charging, and this one right here is when the power is on. I like it because it's very small. It's not that intrusive, and when you have it in a dark room, you can't even see it, as compared to the R36S. I mean, look at this blue LED right here. It's okay right now, but at night, if you have it in a dark room, my God, that thing is bright. So let's continue with this. Right here in the back, we have the shoulder buttons, and look at this. They are perfectly aligned, and also this have like a little slant right here, which makes it even better when you're holding it. Your index fingers are much easier to touch this R2 and the L2. I feel like this design is perfect. Then right here we have the battery compartment. You can just use a little bit screwdriver and you can open it up, replace the battery, make things a lot easier. I like that. Let's go on the other side, and we just have the volume rocker up and down. And then let's go to the bottom right here. We have a USB Type-C charger and the headphone jack. And that's pretty much it. Very small device. I mean, let's compare it to the R36S. Let's see the difference between these two devices. And when it comes down to size, look at that. Obviously, this is a lot smaller, and also it doesn't have the analog sticks. So that is one thing that I miss a lot. It doesn't have the analog sticks, but it's a lot more pocketable. So if you want to take this, just put it in your pocket. It doesn't take a lot of space, and I feel like this is a great device for traveling because it doesn't obstruct your pocket. It doesn't take a lot of space. I love it. So let's put this on the side right here for right now. All right, guys, so let's play some games so I can show you how this device performs, and then I'll tell you a little bit of my experience with it so far. All right, so here's some example with Street Fighter. This is one of my favorite games that this device has. Street Fighter, Third Strike, and look at that. Let's make some Hadoukens, and we get the power done. Oh yeah, super responsive. I love this. I mean, I'm still getting my ass kicked, but for the most part, this device works perfectly, and the D-pad is super responsive. So I really like that. So let's play a little bit of Game Boy Advance. So this is Kirby Nightmare in Dreamland. Let's press enter. So one thing I notice is that every time I change to different games, for some reason the volume drops down to like very, very low. So I have to turn it up manually. I don't know why this happens, but yeah, I noticed that. Look at that. The game looks so beautiful. So if you like Kirby, you're probably gonna love this device because it runs very well and it looks amazing. Very colorful, very responsive. I like this. How do I go this in here? Oh, there you go. So this is another classic from Game Boy Advance. This is Metroid Fusion, and look how beautiful this game looks. I've never played this game before, so I'm glad I'm getting a chance to play this because some of these games are very interesting, and the graphics still, even to this day, I think they look amazing. I used to play this with my cousins, and it was so much fun. I can't believe this game. I forgot about this game, but I found it in this device, and it's just a classic. If you like fighting games like Street Fighter, and if you like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, this game is, you gotta have it. My goodness. Oh my god. Oh my god, dude. Look at that spin. Like Hadoukens. And a spin. Oh, like that. Look like that. Oh my god, this guy almost beat me. So look at this Pac-Man. It's different. And thank god that this D-pad is so responsive, because otherwise my biggest issue with Pac-Man is that sometimes the D-pad doesn't really work, you know. So once you finish this up, this game just continues. It's in the same sort of like a level, but this game will continue, and then now it's gonna go on the other side. Oh my god, what did I do? Did I miss that? So now we're gonna play some Dreamcast game. This is Virtua Tennis. Let's go and start right here. Boom. Ooh, yeah. Oh man, he's pretty good. Oh, go get that. Let's go over here. Man, this feels good. It actually looks pretty good too. I mean, remember, this is from the Dreamcast. I never had a Dreamcast before, but my god. Alright, so now let's play another PSP game, because that Mrs. Pac-Man was also a PSP game. This is Tekken 5. Let me show you just a little detail that I really like about this. So right here at the bottom, it has this PSP, sort of like the bottom part of the PSP. You notice the volume buttons right here, these other buttons right here, select and start are over here. So it makes you feel that you're actually holding the PSP. It's kind of crazy, but I really like this little detail. FPS 57.35. I mean, it's usually kind of hard to run PSP games. Oh my goodness. But wow, it actually runs pretty good. I can say that. Yeah, man, I don't know how to play this game. But if you're into Tekken and PSP, oh my god. This actually looks pretty fantastic, to be honest. Well, okay, so there's a little bit of stuttering, but overall the game runs pretty good. I lost, yes, of course. Alright, so now let's connect an Xbox controller. I have one right here. I want to see how that works. Let's go into settings and we're gonna go into Bluetooth settings. Enable Bluetooth, yes. And then we're going to search for device. So let's turn on this Xbox controller and then let's turn on the Bluetooth. There you go, it's searching. So now let's go into this device. See, it has the X button, so scanning. Let's press the X and it's scanning. Oh, here it is, Xbox controller right here at the bottom. Press OK. I need to configure this controller with this device. So let's go into settings and then we're going to go into button custom, buttons custom. Let's go right here and then let's go to joystick buttons custom. Let's go press A. Oh, no gamepad. So let's turn on the Bluetooth right here on the Xbox. There you go, Xbox wireless controller. Let's press A. And then right here, it gives you the instructions on what you need to do. So for example, right now, please set D-pad up. So let's press D-pad, which is this, up. Bring D-pad down, left, right. Now press select button. Which one is going to be select? Which is this one, then start button, this one, and then hold the D-pad up. I want to press A button, so it's going to be A button, this one, X button, this one, Y button, this one. Then please set L button, which is this one shoulder, the right shoulder, left trigger, right trigger. Now analog sticks. Save the settings. Yes. So now there you go. It is saved now. It is working now. Yes, sir. This one's. I'm so doing the same thing, dude. Oh, there you go. Okay. And now if I connect this to a TV, that will be even better. All right, so I'm going to use my portable monitor. Now this is an OLED monitor, so the picture looks very good. I'm using my HDMI adapter and the HDMI cable goes to the monitor. Now I power on the handheld and then I connect the HDMI cable and right away I can see the picture on the monitor. Now I'm using another Xbox controller which I already configured, and let's play some games. There's some games that are not compatible with the remote controller, but in this case you can also use the device to control the game. Alright guys, so in conclusion, do I recommend this device? Yes, I do, but there are some things that I also don't like about this device. But first let me talk about what I do like about this device. First of all, I love the size. It is kind of small. It is not that big, it's not that small either. So it is very portable, it is pocketable. You can put it in your pocket, in your jeans, and it's not going to bother you because first of all, it doesn't have those analog sticks, so they're not going to get stuck when you put it in your pocket. And also another thing I love about this device is the D-pad and the buttons right here, the face buttons. They just work perfectly fine. They feel so good. The D-pad is responsive, it works well. It's not that annoying in in your thumb, and also it works with Street Fighter, with fighting games. It works perfectly fine. So I love that. I love how easy it is to use and that everything works. And also the games, they run pretty good. I was able to play some PSP games, even though there's just a few of them. It's only 9 of them available here. You can probably download some more, but my experience right now, it's out of the box, how this feels out of the box. I love how the Retro looks. So yeah, this device has a lot of things that I like about this, but at the same time, there are some things that I don't like. For example, it has Wi-Fi, and yes, you can connect to Wi-Fi, but you can't update via Wi-Fi. You can't update the operating system. So that's kind of lame. Hopefully we'll be getting an update so we can update via Wi-Fi, but that will be nice to have. Also, it has Bluetooth, and you can connect an Xbox controller, but you can't connect your headphones or earbuds, wireless Bluetooth headphones. You can't do that. You have to use the headphone jack for that. So it gives you one thing, but it gives you like half of it, not entirely like the whole chalupa. You know what I'm saying? So there's some limitations in here. This device holds about 5,000 games, while the R36S holds around 15,000 games, And the reason I use this as a reference is because this device has almost everything that I want, and it runs pretty good, and it only costs like $50, $55. But one thing this device has over this one is just the buttons. These buttons work so much better. I wish this device had these buttons right here. But I also, the analog sticks, even though I mentioned that it's nice that it doesn't get stuck in your pocket, but I truly miss the analog sticks. If you don't mind about not having the analog sticks, and well, then this device, I do recommend it to you. My experience with the Anbernic RG35xx Plus XX Plus. All right, guys, thank you so much for stopping by. I'm Joester. Don't forget to leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Joester out.